rain.
Yeah.
Today's going to look a lot better.
So much better. You know, it was one of those days where you talk about the potential of a few isolated power outages, and then you start seeing everyone sharing their pictures of branches down and trees down and their gutters being impacted by just a ton of debris and things like that. So it was one of those unfortunate days that it was not nice to be outside, and some of you are going to be stuck with cleaning up some of those trees that did fall yesterday. So good news is we are going to quiet everything down today as you look live over downtown Indianapolis. We've got dry pavement out there this morning, and the moon, if you are up early this morning and you take a look at that, it's nearly full. We will officially see November's full moon early Tuesday morning, just after 6 o'clock in the morning. So we're almost there, and it looks pretty cool with the clear sky we've got right now. It's 47, so it's significantly cooler than what it was this time yesterday. But with that being said, we've got the sun that's going to return, the wind that will be out of the south-southwest eventually this afternoon. So that means warmer temperatures are going to return today. As we get into that noon hour, we're already back into the low 60s, and you'll notice the sky going to stay mostly clear for today as we roll through our future track. I wanted to pause here around 1 p.m. as you'll notice a lot of 60s already going to be on the map, and the general direction of the wind coming in out of the southwest. So that's going to help us warm up today. With the time change, we're going to shift the time of day when we would normally see our high temperature. Typically, it's between about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, but now looks like we're going to see that number closer to about 3:30 in the afternoon on a typical weather day. So 66 will be our forecast high in Indy around 3:30, and then once the sun starts to go down just after 5:30, we're going to be back in the 50s at that point, and then the sky stays clear. Temperatures will continue to drop back into the 50s and eventually the 40s throughout the evening. So officially sunset today at 5:38. It's going to be the first day of the time change, and it will be one of those situations where you can't believe it's quite dark just yet and it's only 5:30. And that's going to be the case starting today as we fall back into the 50s temperature-wise. Now watch what's going to happen overnight. We actually have a dry cold front that's going to come through. So I wanted to show you this map here because it does a really good job of demonstrating on where that frontal boundary is with the change of wind direction. Looks like it moves through the metro right here around midnight, early Monday morning. That boundary will continue to push through, and look at that change of wind direction as we get into tomorrow morning. So we're going to start the day in the 40s once again, but with that northerly wind component, it's just not going to get as warm tomorrow as compared to today. Still right around average though, in fact a little bit above that with highs in the low 60s tomorrow. This is Monday around 3:30. We're going to forecast a high of around 61 tomorrow for Indy, 58 up in Kokomo, and around 63 in Bloomington. And then as we get into our Tuesday, once again looking at those temperatures that are going to top out near 60, but it does look like a mainly dry day for Election Day this year. We will warm things back up. We're not quite stuck in that cool pattern just yet. 68 Wednesday, 70 might be the warmest day that we have left this year, so take advantage. Another cold front comes in on Friday.